waiting. We don't know how long he has. And I woke up okay today. I didn't sleep at all last night. I woke up okay today, but I think it's affecting Lily a little more than I realized because I took her to school and she was okay until it was time to go in. And then she started bawling and she didn't want me to leave her. So I think that she's starting to realize, I don't know, maybe obviously she doesn't understand what's happening with her papa. And thanks, Valerie.
Mama, me too.
And I think, you know, because I keep saying that Papa's not going to be around much longer. We have to go visit. We have to go see him. And I think it's scaring her because she doesn't understand. Like, she was worried that I'm not going to show back up. And so I think, you know, my husband and I want to go see my dad again tonight. And I'm hoping that one of my neighbors can watch the kids so that we don't have to, I don't know, just give her a little break. When we went last night, she just kept saying, Mom, let's go, Mom, let's go. So, yeah, it's hard for a 5-year-old to process. My 3-year-old doesn't really notice, you know, she's not really noticing much at all, but my 5-year-old is, but doesn't really understand what's going on. And so, I don't know, hopefully my neighbor offered to watch them, so hopefully she'll be able to do that for us tonight so that I don't have to stress her out so much anymore. It's really hard because the doctor said, you know, it could be days, it could be months, we don't know. And my dad is feeling pretty good. Hey, Brian, he's feeling pretty good, and so he said, you know, if it wasn't for him being tired all the time, he wouldn't even realize there was anything going on. So that's good, I guess. He's not in pain, which is good because he had been in a lot of pain while he was in the hospital going through those treatments. So, hey, Christopher. So, yeah, we just have to spend as much time with him.
Mama, got the cereals. Mama, got the cereals.
Okay, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it's just going to upset me. So,
Mama, got the cereals.
yeah. So we're spending as much time with him as we can.
Mama, I got the whole bag. Mama, I got the whole bag.
Hi, Marisol. Hi, Linda. Look, Penny's got
Whole bag.
a whole bag of Fruity Pebbles. She is super excited. She found those while we were in lava. Now she loves to eat them. So please drop me a hashtag live if you're watching the live and a hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. And I'm not going to talk about my dad anymore because it's, whew, it's too upsetting right now. So, you got a backpack? Yeah, Penny got a backpack because she's going to school now. So let's see if I can, I don't know, make this not look so crazy today because anytime I could sleep last night, you know, I just keep going over everything and so I can't sleep.
I have a bounce house.
Oh, she has a bounce house too. But then when I actually could sleep, of course, my 3-year-old kept coming in, Mom, I want to cuddle you. Mom, I want to cuddle you. Hey, Bailey. So, thank you. Thank you, Brian. So I finally just let her stay in bed with me because she'd been in like twice already. So I just let her stay. But I don't know if y'all tried to sleep with a 3-year-old. It is not easy. Oh, yeah, Bailey, me too. I know, I've missed you. I'm glad you got your phone back. I am going to try and not be so sad today. And we're going to do this. So, yeah, every time she would move, she just digs her head in. It was awful. I finally, when my husband got up to go to work, I said, Penny, you gotta move over to Daddy's side or you gotta go in your own bed. So she would move over to his side, but then she would all of a sudden be back over in my side again. So yeah, it was a fun night. And then my dad called me this morning because I kind of talked about it yesterday. He gave me that scooter that he'd bought for himself so that he could get around. But since he's not going to need it anymore, he gave it to us. And I guess at I don't know, in the middle of the night, he said it came to him what he thought might be wrong with it. So he called me to tell me that.
Yeah, it's a blue scooter.
Yeah, it is a blue scooter. But it was, what he said was not what's wrong with it. I tried it. So we'll see. I'm hoping we can get it working.
Blue is my favorite color and green is my favorite color.
Oh, her favorite color. She said her favorite color Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I got to be happy because he's still here. He's not gone yet. So, yeah, he's gonna, so we got to, I don't know, we got to get that scooter working because I know he's worried about that. And if we can get it, the sooner we can get it working, the less he's going to wake up in the middle of the night trying to figure out what's going on with it. But I don't know. I guess the less unfinished business he has. I don't know. He's so funny like that. He always has been, you know, we were looking for a scooter for him because he also has muscular dystrophy. So he has, I kind of talked about it, he has a super rare form of leukemia, and then he also has this really rare form of muscular dystrophy. And that was the thing. It was like, even if he had gotten better, he would never have been healthy, and he had quit being able to walk the last year. And so he had to buy this. So we were looking for a scooter for him, and of course he couldn't get, I don't know, you guys don't know my dad, so he always has to have the biggest and the best. So he does a lot of snowmobiling, he does a lot of boating and motorcycles and four-wheelers, and now he's got this side-by-side, and it always has to be the biggest and the best and the newest. And so, you know, we were giving him all these suggestions on scooters. You know, they have all those scooters for old people. Well, of course, he didn't want a scooter that's for old people. And so he found this company that would do that. So the scooter goes like 25 miles an hour, super fast for a scooter. And it's just really, really cool. And then we rode it. So when I hurt my knee at the beginning of the summer, we had just bought lagoon passes. He's actually never even used this scooter, right? We bought lagoon passes at the beginning of we bought them at Thanksgiving actually, and I really wanted to take the kids to Lagoon, but with my knee I couldn't get around, and so I took the scooter one time to Lagoon this summer. That's the only time it's ever been ridden, and then they dropped it off at our house over the weekend while we were in Lava, and we charged it up, and Jake and Lily took it for a ride on Monday before she had to go to school, and it worked good for about 10 minutes, and then it died. And it's weird, like the wheel's trying to engage, but it doesn't. So now we got to get it fixed because it wasn't cheap. My dad spent a lot of money on it. And of course, he's freaking out about it because he spent so much money on it, and he thought he'd found just like the perfect thing. And he wants us to have it to, you know, have fun with it. And now we can't get it working. So we're hoping. Yes, Brian. It's funny too. So he has this friend, his best friend, and they compete with each other. It is so ridiculous. When my dad gets something new and nice and big, then his friend has to go out and outdo him. Now, my dad's 6'7". He's a big guy. Thanks, Christopher. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. I've called the company. They're supposed to be calling me. They better do it soon. Oh, what did I do here? This does not look good right here. Sorry, guys. Fix that a little bit. Yeah, so this friend, he always has to outdo him. He buys, you know, he bought this side-by-side, what? I love you. To go out, he was going out to Moab. That's how we knew he wasn't feeling well, was because he had been going to Moab and doing all this stuff all spring, and then all of a sudden he just didn't feel up to it. That's how we knew that the cancer wasn't being controlled anymore. But yeah, this friend, they're so funny. My dad's 6'7", you know, over 200 pounds, this big, huge guy. His friend is like, I don't know, 5'8", and, you know, 160 pounds soaking wet. But they always, it was just funny. They always have to outdo each other. Like my dad would get something, so Bob would get something. And then, so my dad had to get something else, and then Bob would have to get something else. And yeah, they're funny. It's my dad's like longtime friend. And now, oh my gosh, if this isn't, he is a fighter, but his liver, this last chemo treatment, it did his liver in, and